We're going to try and find the perimeter and the area of this triangle. And so this is for students who have already learned about squares and square roots, because we need to use squares and square roots to figure out what the perimeter of this triangle is. We're trying to figure out this line here, which is the hypotenuse. And so we do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And in this case, A is one of the sides, B is one of the other sides, and C is the hypotenuse. And so I'm going to plug in some numbers here. So I need to know what 15 squared plus 20 squared equals so that I can figure out what C squared is. Okay, 15 squared is 225. If I do not know my squares, I just do 15 times 15 and I get 225. Now the same thing, 20 squared, or 20 times 20, 2 times 2 is 4, so I know that this is 400, equals C squared. So now I add these two numbers together and I get 625 equals C squared. Now, I need the square root of this because I'm going to get the square root over here and the square root over here to get C by itself. So if I know my square roots, I divide 625 by 25 and get 25. So that's how I know that this answer is 25. So my answer is 25 inches on this side. So now we're going to solve to figure out how we find the area. So the perimeter, we could add all these up. So the perimeter, I'm going to put a P here. Perimeter equals 25 plus 20 equals 45, plus 15 more equals 60. So we have 60 inches total perimeter. Now I'm going to try to find my area. So area of a triangle equals 1/2 of the base times the height. So I have 20 times 15. We're going to do this together. So we have 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 2 is 10, 1 times 0 is 0, and 1 times 2 is 2. So I get 300. If I multiply my base times my height, I get 300. Now I need 1/2 of that. And finding 1/2 is the same as saying divide by 2. So if I take 300 and I divide by 2, 2 goes into 3 once, 2 goes into 10 5 times. So my area is 150 inches squared. 150 inches squared. So that's how you find a perimeter and an area of a triangle.